Almost 1 year ago to the day, more than 800 nursing home residents had started being shipped to a warehouse in Jefferson Parish to ride out Hurricane Ida. Conditions inside went from bad to horrific as hundreds of our most vulnerable were crammed mattress to mattress, some on a partially flooded floor. Family members of many of those residents have filed a number of lawsuits against the nursing homes, the state, alleging failed oversight, and the owner of the nursing homes, Bob Dean, a man now facing criminal charges over it. Today, a group of attorneys announced a possible settlement in their class action lawsuit in Jefferson Parish, seeking up to $15 million in insurance proceeds.
Roussel loved to cut loose. This is her dancing at South Lafourche Nursing and Rehab in Cutoff in March of last year.
She was intellectually disabled too. She was like a little kid and she was bubbly.
Janice Verdun is her niece, a nurse at the nursing home who evacuated with her to an Independence warehouse to ride out Hurricane Ida.
When I walked in and I saw the mattresses on the floor, I knew this was not going to be good.
It quickly went from bad to worse. These are photos Verdun took while inside. Ultimately, mattresses were crammed together, residents nearly on top of other residents. And Verdun says COVID precautions ended at the warehouse door.
She contracted COVID and she passed. She would still be here if she wasn't in the warehouse.
Verdun is part of a class action lawsuit filed in Jefferson Parish against the 7 nursing homes evacuated to that warehouse and their owner, Bob Dean.
Last week, we successfully achieved a preliminary settlement agreement against Bob Dean and the 7 nursing homes.
They initially sued Dean and his companies for more. Dean is a multimillionaire, but this group of attorneys says they discovered he was, quote, mortgaged to the hilt.
He already has a little over $90 million in secured judgments that are waiting to be collected.
This proposed settlement agreement splits Dean's nearly $15 million in insurance money 843 ways. On October 3rd, a Jefferson Parish judge will decide if it's a fair deal. But other attorneys have filed lawsuits against Dean in other courts, including Morris Bart, who's representing 170 of the residents. Bart says he will not agree to the class action settlement until he knows for sure Dean doesn't have any hidden assets.
The odd thing is, even though he claims he's busted, he's never filed for bankruptcy, and he still refuses to do so. So that raises a red flag.
I wouldn't treat my dogs like that. My dogs get better treatment than how they were treated in the warehouse. It's unacceptable. Something has got to change.
They say it's about more than money, and other attorneys have also said that they're going to ask to get out of the class if they find that Dean is hiding other assets. We should know in mid-September who's in and who's out. Now, I reached out to the Attorney General's office today to get the latest on the criminal case against Dean, but they didn't get back to me in time for this newscast. With the anniversary